Hi there, it's Deborah Lee here, and I am going to finish with what I started the other day, which was testing wicks with my candles. And I think that I've created the most beautiful blend of fragrance oils. It has a little bit of notes of apple and citrus and musk and rose, just a blend. And that's what I would suggest. I am no veteran by any means. I'm still a beginner with candle making, but I think it's real important to create your own signature scents. So instead of using, what you can do, you can use the fragrance oil right out of the bottle. Just make sure they're from quality, phthalate-free, toxin-free companies that own those fragrance oils, and that's what they sell. But you can use them right out of the bottle, or you can blend them to create your own signature scent. And that's what I have done. I have created, I think, a beautiful one. So here is my candle. Let me see if you can see that. It has a full melt pull at this point. So I think that I've gotten the perfect wick as well. If this didn't work, I was going to go to either a bigger wick or a double wick, but I think that this is a nice, let me turn this down just a little bit so that you can see the candle. And there it is. So what I have also seen on other channels, and I think again it was Armitage, he gave some very good advice. And let me set this camera up a little bit better. And he said when you're testing your fragrances that and your wicks and your wax, that not only do you want to do it in 4-hour segments, but you want to test it like, let's say someone forgets their candle. You want to also test it that way to make sure your vessel is intact and nothing crazy happens. So I am also going to show you what I also think. When I create something, I really want my customers or even family, like if someone comes into my house, I want them to have a sensory experience. So I want them to see and feel and the fragrance to be wonderful. And that's what I want also for my candle customers as well. Just a nice sensory experience. So you're going to love it. You're gonna love the vessel. And I would have to say this is warm, but not too hot. You can definitely hold it, and it's been burning for a few hours. But this is just such a beautiful vessel. And it also has, I think I showed you this the other day, but it also has this wonderful lid to it as well, so that this can be repurposed. So I just want something so beautiful, and I want the scent to be so clean and just to have a wonderful experience. So that's it. So I also am going to show you this little dough bowl that has also been so popular. Now I tried to go, this smells actually really good too. This is going to be my other signature scent that was created at Christmas time. I just can't stop burning this fragrance. It's so wonderful. It smells like Christmas. And I think I want my house to smell like Christmas all year. So I'm going to burn this all year long. But this bowl itself weighs 1 pound. I tried to find them because if I found it cheaper, I would want to pass that savings along to my customers as well. I did find it a little bit cheaper, but the quality was cheaper too. I feel like that bowl weighed 1 pound, and the ones that I tried to get that were a little bit cheaper weighed a few ounces. So I definitely don't want that quality going out. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do possibly when this candle burns. There's so many different things you can do. So I'm going to get another vessel that is an empty vessel and show you what you can do with this. And I'm going to turn this, it's empty except for the silica packet. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so you can see into the vessel. There you go. So actually that's not the best shot. So I'm going to go right there. Sorry. Listen. Okay. I'm no Martha Stewart and I'm no videographer at all. So, but this is what I was going to do. So I was just going to take out some of these Q-tips or cotton swabs. This easily fits into here. and it would be perfect for your bathroom or a guest bathroom. You could put cotton swabs in here, which I'm gonna do. And you could also, not only could you fill them with cotton swabs, you could put cotton swabs on one side. You could also put cotton pads on the other side. So this is big enough to fill this up with lots of different items, so that when your guests come, not only do they have a beautiful vessel or a beautiful container. I say vessels because now that I'm a candle maker, it's called a vessel. Before it was called a container, but now that I'm making candles, everybody says vessel. So there you go. So here's some cotton rounds. You could also put that in here. There's so many ideas you could do just to make the experience, like I was saying, I want everything to be a sensory experience for my guests and also for my customers. So this channel, I'm still not sure what in the world this channel is going to be. So I'm also a fitness instructor. So at first I was doing fitness and health, and which I probably still will do. But ultimately, I guess I like inspiring. I like inspiring people. So the reason for me sharing the candle making with you is just to inspire you to do those things that maybe you've always wanted to do. Maybe you're creative and maybe you just like to see beautiful things and have ideas. And I'm not exactly sure, like I said, what I want this channel to be. So far, I can do whatever I want because I only have about 9 followers, so I can do whatever I want. But so once you have those items in here, you can cover this. And wouldn't that be so beautiful on a shelf that you have in your bathroom or in your guest bathroom? You could put anything, you could even put some soaps in here. You could even put a tea light. So I'll never forget that one of my clients told me, and I'm gonna actually walk around with you in just a second, but one of my clients years ago gave me a gift. To be honest, I don't even remember what the gift is, but I'm gonna show you what she had on the outside of the gift. So I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so you're gonna go along with me to so that I can show you what was on the top of the gift. And I'll tell you what she said to me that has always remained in my mind, and it's been about 25 years. So I'm gonna turn this around to my tree, and I'm gonna try to find the, not really a gift, but I'm gonna show you just a second. Okay, so now this is my tree. Listen, my tree is basically all, it's not anything fancy, but it's things that make me feel good. Oh, I already see one. This, well, you can see how old it was. It's been 25 years. This was on the top of the tree, and it had, let me see here. Oh, here's the other one. This was also on top of the tree. They were so beautiful, and they were so beautiful that I don't even remember what the present was, because that wasn't the present. That was on top of the present. And you know what she said to me? I said, wow, this is so beautiful. I don't even want to open the present. This is the present. What she said to me was, presentation is everything. And I do think that. I think that things need to be presented really nice. Like I said, I'm no Martha Stewart, but I can do a few things. And so can you. You can do a few things that make things feel luxurious, but they don't have to have the cost of luxury. They just have to feel that way. Like I said, a sensory experience. So I'm also going to show you not only what I'm testing, I'm also testing some other fragrances. So like I said, you should create your own signature fragrance. That's gonna set your candle company apart from others, because everybody can do a single fragrance like jasmine or rose or Fraser fir, but you want to have some depth in your fragrances so that people are smelling this candle and get a whole experience. Maybe it takes them to a place that's, they were on the beach, or They were on a vacation where they felt so peaceful, or maybe they want to feel like Christmas and feel happy and joyful, or maybe it is energetic. So think about those things when you're creating an experience or sensory experience for your friends and family and your customers. So I'm going to show you some other things I'm doing. Let me just turn this around. These are the other candles. So I have not even burned these. I poured these today. And if you'll see, all the wicks are always very long. And so I am going to cut these just so that you can see me cut the wicks. And I have this little fancy wick cutter. You can use anything. You can use a knife, scissors, whatever works, but you only should keep, and I didn't cut that all the way through, you should only keep the wicks 1/4 inch. So I don't know if you knew this, but as I was sort of, not really studying, but as I was, kind of studying, I guess, to become a candle maker, there is a warning sticker on every candle. Let me pause. There is a warning sticker on every candle, and it's usually at the bottom. I don't have mine on here yet, but what it says is there's several things that it'll tell you. One is to trim that wick before you light it to 1/4 inch, and that is so that the flame doesn't get too high, the wick doesn't create too much soot, or it doesn't create too much heat in the candle container, or don't leave it burning for more than 4 hours. That's important as well. So there's some certain safety issues that you should follow. So it's important to do that. So I just trimmed those wicks. I usually test in the 10 vessels, and for the fragrances, but I test everything out in the actual vessel that I'm about to sell. And I'm already looking for, this is going to be a limited edition for my Valentine's, and I have the perfect scent, by the way. It smells so wonderful, and I can't wait to introduce it to you guys. But right now, I'm going to show you something else. So, okay, so like I said, I like to create an experience, and you've already seen my elf hats, which I'm going to just bring over. I'm going to turn this down a little bit and then bring so that you can see. You won't be able to see my face necessarily, but this is my elf hat, and if you didn't see me, I showed how to do that. Now I'm going to show you something else that can go also on a dish. So it's very simple. You just take your napkin and you're going to cut it into a triangle. Then you're going to fold the 2 ends in, and then you're going to fold those in. So now it creates that. So let me do that over again. It's a triangle. So I have folded this into a triangle. Then I fold the 2 ends, and then those 2 ends meet in the middle. And from there, all you do is fold it like this. So now you've created something that you can add a little paper. Maybe it's your family member's name. Maybe it's a little note that you want to share with each one. Maybe it's the menu, but you just tuck it right in, and there you have it. So that can go on a plate or in your place setting, just like the elf hats. So it creates a wonderful experience for your family and friends. Okay, so that is all I want to share today. And if you have any questions or want to know anything about candle making, feel free to shoot me, well, not a text exactly, but you can certainly make a comment on this video to see what else you'd like to see.